You are not financially free if you owe a house payment, a car payment, credit card payments, student loan payments, money to your parents, money to your friends, whatever that is. So, here's another fabulous question. How do you know you're financially free? Like you're a bird, like tweet, tweet. Well, that's a little different for everybody. Because you're asking the question, that means you're not financially free. Because if you felt financially free, guess what? You wouldn't be asking the question. So, how do you know you're financially free? Well, it's kind of like when you're living fully financially empowered, which means that the banks and the system and your employers don't own your life, right? So that has everything to do with what you spend and what kind of debt you create. Because you are not financially free if you owe a house payment, a car payment, credit card payments, student loan payments, money to your parents, money to your friends, whatever that is. So the first step is, and don't do this in extreme. I know some of you are going to hear this and you're going to be like, balls to the walls, I'm going to pay down all my debt. Well, no, because if all you ever do is pay down debt, you're only going to recreate debt because you're kind of creating scarcity for yourself because you're putting a chokehold on your finances. So it's about cleaning up your debt while living in the present moment, like living the life that you actually want to live today, which many of you I know are not, because you're still stuck in what you think you're supposed to do with your job and your life and all that wiring that happened when you were a child. And then it's building your assets. So there's your financial past, present moment, and future. You're financially free when the first step to that is getting out of debt and becoming your own bank. The second step is really looking at your cash flows. Like, so many people realize when they get closer to retirement that, oh my gosh, I've been spending 15 grand a month, but I want to stop working so bad. I'm willing to go down to spending like 6 grand a month, like literally cutting it in half or 2/3, because you just want the freedom to not have to like go punch a clock that day and actually go to a job, especially when you're doing a job that is not in alignment with your soul. And that, my friends, just creates more disease over time. And that's a whole other different video we can get into. But so you are financially free when your assets, like the ultimate freedom, is when the money that you've saved can actually spit you out some stuff that allows you to pay all your expenses. That is the ultimate sense of freedom. Now, many of you that are hearing this message are going to go, I'm never going to get there. Because here's the reality. $1 million, because of inflation, can spit you out $36,000 a year. So that means if you want, I'm just going to round this up. So $1 million is like $40,000 a year approximately. So $2 million is $80,000. $3 million is $120,000. That's what your distribution rate can be, so you don't run out of money in your late 70s, 80s, and 90s, depending on your longevity. So when I tell people this, they're going, I don't even have close to $1 million, or I don't even have close to $4 million because I'm spending $150,000 a year. You can only start with where you're at. So every time you get a pay raise, every time you get a bonus, every time you get some free money, which is something you don't operate today, you take a little bit and you clean up your past, you take a little bit and you use it in the present moment, and a little bit, and you're for your future. Now, I'm going through a lot in this little video. The key is show up to juliemurphy.com and show up to my workshops, show up to my discovery calls, and join my online course. And then I have advanced coaching that goes after that. Because if you're monitoring and measuring yourself along the way, you are going to position yourself to be lucky to actually create the life that you want. However it is that works for you to keep plugging in and be around a community that's going to support you to have this financial freedom, that is the key. Because you want to surround yourself with people who are living the life of what you actually want to create.
Do you want to experience free coaching based on my 25 plus years as being a financial planner and ask me any question that you want to ask me to help you get past that hurdle in your financial world? I run these free workshops every other month to start to open you up to start to help you get to this next place. The information for my free workshop Click the link below and register, and I'll see you on the next workshop.